don't mind, you can take a seat real quick while I introduce some people. First, I want to thank everyone for being here. What a wonderful reception for our amazing veterans. Let's, again, please give them a round of applause. Today is an amazing day because it's a day that we sit here and admire and respect and pay tribute to our heroes, our veterans. Before we begin our program, I would like to recognize a few members in our audience that are here to also recognize our veterans with us today. From Howard Heights, Mayor Giserni. Norwich President Dan Tannhauser. Howard Heights Police Chief John DeVries. Norwich Police Chief Brian Goss. And many members of both the Norwich and Howard Heights Police Departments. Thank you for coming. I would also like to recognize a few local superintendents that are in attendance today. Superintendent John Jonak from Rosemont School District. Superintendent Kopta from Penoyer School District. And Superintendent Katzen from Franklin Park School District. Also in attendance, we have Union Ridge Board members Samarino, and we have school board member and also veteran member Van Giesen. Today, Union Ridge School recognizes and celebrates our beloved veterans. This assembly is a reminder to all our students, staff members, community members, and all our guests of the unbelievable sacrifices that have been made by these brave men and women. Today's ceremony is about gratitude. It's about strong admiration and profound respect for those of us that made the difficult decision to volunteer service for freedom of all citizens and to defend the democracy of our country. Union Ridge School will always remember and appreciate your service and all that you have done to keep us safe. Please enjoy this assembly today. It is for you. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise. While the members of the Howard Heights Police Department present the colors. Please remain standing. At this time, we will do the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
You may be seated. Veterans Day. Throughout our history, America has been protected by patriots who cherished liberty and made great sacrifices to advance the cause of freedom. The brave members of the United States Armed Forces have answered the call to serve our nation, ready to give all for their country. On Veterans Day, we honor these extraordinary Americans for their service and sacrifice, and we pay tribute to the legacy of freedom and peace that they have given our great nation. In times of war and of peace, our men and women in uniform stepped forward to defend their fellow citizens and the country they love. They shouldered great responsibility and lived up to the highest standards of duty and honor. Our veterans held fast against determined and ruthless enemies and helped save the world from tyranny and terror. They ensured that Americans remained our founders, meant her to be a light to the nations, spreading the good news of human freedom of the darkest corners of the earth. Like the heroes before them, today a new generation of men and women are fighting for freedom around the globe. Their determination, courage, and sacrifice are laying the foundation for a more secure and peaceful world. Veterans Day is dedicated to the extraordinary Americans who protected our freedom in years past and to those who protect it today. They represent the very best of our nation. Every soldier, Marine, airman, Marine and Coast Guardsmen have earned the lasting gratitude of the American people, and their service and sacrifice will be remembered forever. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, and to care for him who shall have borne the battle. We ask all Americans to express their appreciation to our nation's veterans. Please give your attention to the screen. We have some former Union Ridge Huskies who are in the military, and they wanted to say a few words. We are so proud of them.
Hey everyone, my name is Ethan Hardy. I graduated from Union Ridge 10 years ago, way back in 2013. And 2 years ago, I joined the military as a guardian in the Space Force. I just wanted to say thanks for your support to all of you for being here today, and to thank all of you for your service to all the veterans who are in attendance today. Happy Veterans Day.
Hey Huskies, this is Josh Martinez. I graduated Union Ridge 2017. I'm in the Air Force now, security forces. We protect bases, we protect all the weapons, nukes, all the aircrafts, like the cool jets. Just want to come on here and say hi to you guys. Miss Maliki, Mr. Manning, miss you guys, great people, great teachers. I joined the Air Force because one day I want to further my career in law enforcement, so I want to be a cop. Just want to tell you guys hi, keep working hard in school, listen to your teachers, have tons of fun, and just keep being great people. Have a great day.
Hello Union Ridge students, staff, and veterans. My name is Danielle Herrera, and I'm an active duty service member in the Navy. I graduated Union Ridge in 2019 and went on to attend Ridgewood High School, where I signed my first contract with the Navy and was set to ship out June 2023. After that, I went to Great Lakes, Illinois, where I attended my boot camp and graduated September 8th. I'm currently stationed in San Antonio, Texas, training to become a hospital corpsman, which is basically a medic in the Navy. And I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about the importance and significance of Veterans Day. Throughout the years, veterans have fought for our country time and time again to get us where we are, our liberty, our freedom, and all our rights that we have. So just remember to stay informed, stay educated, and always honor and respect, because I can personally say being away from your family, your friends, your hometown, adapting to a new setting, meeting new people, following new rules, and basically just having a new lifestyle and starting from zero is super hard, but super worth it. It definitely tests you in different ways, mentally, morally, physically, but I can say I'm proud to be a part of the military and what I do, I love. I owe it all to Union Ridge. They definitely set me up to have my good and most characteristics. To this day, I still remember everything my teachers have taught me and the lessons I've learned. So I really do want to thank the Union Ridge staff and teachers for making a huge impact on my life. And as for our veterans, thank you so much for everything you've done for our country and for myself as well. I can only hope I reach up and live to what you guys have done for us. Thank you so much. Happy Veterans Day.
Please welcome up Mr. Jonek.
Thank you so much for having me today and being in the company of such great people. Before we get started, I wanted to just mention that Mr. Chambers called me to be here today along with Mr. McGuire, and I said absolutely I would. It's kind of funny because I met Mr. Chambers, maybe somewhere around 23, 24 years ago, and it just so happened that Mr. Chambers was hired by the school where I was a teacher because I was getting deployed right after 9/11, and Mr. Chambers took over for me as a social studies teacher. So thanks, Mr. Chambers, for doing that. I appreciate it. So before I give you some information in regards to being a veteran and serving and my experience in serving, I wanted to say that word on the street is that Union Ridge was officially recognized from the Illinois State for having a summative designation as an exemplary school. That is like the top 10% of schools in the whole state. And so that didn't happen by accident. Congratulations, Union Ridge. You know, they say that Disney World, in order to have all the magic that it has, that there's just a ton of planning that needs to occur. A lot of planning and a lot of hard work, and we know that a lot of individuals are behind that. So for all of you, students, staff, administration, parents, and the overall community, congratulations, well done. All right, so, yeah, you can do that. So switching gears to Veterans Day, I joined the United States Army when I was in high school, and that was in 1990. I was 17 years old. And I left in December of 2010 after 20 years, so I retired. My patriotism was part of why I joined up, my need for family, for structure, and that drew me to service. So while I was there, I got the opportunity to travel the world, and I was deployed multiple times, both overseas and then domestically here at home. The Army values, which I still strive to fulfill today, are what really kind of got me going, and they aligned to who I was and how I was raised, and so it just seemed like it was going to be a pretty good fit. So the question is, do you have a bunch of medals? Yes, I have a bunch of medals and ribbons, and they're going to highlight my military accomplishments. And within the last few years that I served, my last deployment was at Camp Lifespan in Mazar-i-Sharif, just outside of Mazar-i-Sharif, in Afghanistan. I was a platoon sergeant for a Sec 4 unit, like one of the airmen that we saw earlier today. And Sec 4 stands for Security Force. It wasn't always super exciting as we prepared to deploy. This is one of the lines we had for vaccinations. I'm sure that my fellow military knows what this line's all about. And this one, I think I was getting anthrax vaccination. So I could eat a spoonful of anthrax. Don't do that at home, guys. There were definitely some good days and some bad days. We were able to see some really cool views like this at different times. And I found the brotherhood that I lacked while doing important and dangerous work. And I use the term brotherhood generally because I serve with both men and women. My entire platoon did not make it home. I lost some friends, some that I knew for only a few months, and others that I knew for many years and went on many different deployments with them. Lieutenant Cho was one of the friends that I had lost. She did so much to brighten everyone's day, including helping design a challenge coin for the United States military in the Northern Arctic, or the northern region of Afghanistan. And my understanding, Mr. McGuire, if you can come on up here for a moment, Mr. McGuire. Mr. McGuire, this is a challenge coin from Lieutenant Joe. I want you to have it on your accomplishments and the school's accomplishments. Congratulations. Eventually, we came home, and we were treated like heroes. Amidst the homecoming treatment, I knew, as I held my daughter Katie, that Staff Sergeant Vasquez, who's on the left here, was, and too many others, would not be able to, his family would not be able to hold him, and so many others. It was after some of my former students and staff, this is back when I was actually working at Manheim Middle School. It was after my former students and staff went back into the school that I encountered an older man that waited around to shake my hand. Although he and I never shared a word, I could read in his eyes and imagine him as a soldier that came home after a war without any sort of celebration. We received medals and many celebrations took place. Can you find me in this picture, by the way? Our loved ones were able to sleep a little bit sounder. Just look at the eyes on Mrs. Smith's face right there. These loved ones, they're the ones that took care of things back home for us. So if you are a family member of somebody that has served at this time, please stand. If you are a family member of someone that has served, please give them a round of applause. Thank you. It's because these loved ones took care of things back at home for us. And so here's my main message to the Huskies and our esteemed guests today. We could not, and those serving, those still in uniform today, cannot do it alone. If I didn't get the support from my school district leadership, from my colleagues, from my educational community, from my friends and family, I wasn't going to be able to focus on the mission that I needed to accomplish. Our lowest moments receiving all those care packages from families and friends, students, and yes, strangers, they made a big difference in our everyday life. So thanks to Aunt Kelly for making those brownies. She wrapped them in saran wrap like 20 times and then sent to you guys know what I'm talking about. Because it took about 2 weeks to get to me. Every note to us mattered. And like my nephew's prayers and cards. So this is John Christian, named after me. And how cute is he, right? This is what he looks like today. He's still cute, he's just a little hairier now. A realization that I came to my life, for my life, is that it's easier to leave than be left. This rings true after losing my first child, and I'm fairly certain that my mom did not sleep decently over the entire time that I was gone. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to see her in December, though, so it's okay. For me, I was able to focus on the mission to serve my country, while the lady back home, my wife, Tanya, was taking care of my family, my daughter, Katie. And I was supported by others, and then she, therefore, was supported by others as well. So don't get me wrong, we appreciate the freebies that we get around Veterans Day, but it's the acts of kindness that I speak about that speaks volumes. For instance, a former student's grandfather cleared all the snow from my driveway the entire time I was deployed. He wouldn't take any money, he wouldn't take anything. He would barely even let us say thank you. This speaks volumes. Canteen Park is in Wheaton, and it's one of my favorite places to go. If you've never been, I strongly encourage you to visit. The museum's amazing, and it's incredibly interactive. The grounds are breathtaking. My kids like to jump around and climb on tanks. On a recent visit, my son, Jackson, and my daughter, Addie, noticed that there was a new sculpture on the grounds. I believe it's a message that is appropriate to close out my time with you. The strength of nations, and this is the spirit of commitment. The strength of nations is derived from the commitment of the citizenry. In this work, the artist Jeffrey Adams has linked the four figures physically and allegorically to reflect interrelationships philosophically and across time. A lot of big words there, guys. These people show sacrifice, strength, courage, love, and resolve, and hope. And in their commitment, we find the potential for good, for freedom, for a better world. I appreciate when others display sacrifice, strength, courage, love, resolve, and hope. And I commit to finding the potential for good, for freedom, and for a better world. I hope you all join me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job, Chorus. Nice job. I'd like to call up the students who will now read letters and poems that they wrote for veterans. So those students, please come on up.
Dear veterans, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for your service. Your bravery, dedication, and sacrifices are beyond words. Your courage is very truly inspiring and reminds us how lucky we are to have you. Please know that your efforts are recognized and deeply appreciated. Wishing you all the best. Sincerely, Isis Artner. In honor of our heroes bold, whose stories must be told, from the trenches to the skies above, they fought with courage, strength, and love. On Veterans Day, we thank those who bravely fought against their foes. Through battles they marched with courage in their stride, facing challenges and hardships side by side. We owe them gratitude and praise for their service through all the days. Thank you so much for your service and sacrifice.
Dear veterans, your service and sacrifices do not go unnoticed. We are able to live our lives peacefully because you were strong, brave, and went where duty called. You sacrificed your time with family and friends to go out and serve, all while patiently waiting to return to your loved ones. The way you have conducted yourself sets an example to everyone. However, it especially sets an example of strength, courage, and determination for children. You spent long periods of time, sometimes more than once, away in different countries and places during deployments. We are very thankful for all you have done. Our gratitude to you is immeasurable. We will truly always be thankful for the services that you have completed. They have protected and improved the safety of our country. For that, I truly want to thank you for the sacrifices you have made to protect us. With thanks and appreciation, Elisa Iskra.
Dear veterans, I may not understand what you've been through, but I will always be grateful for what you have done for our country and safety. I know it's hard to sacrifice things, however, you put your life on the line for people you don't even know. I appreciate your bravery and our country is proud of your hard work. Thank you for stepping up and helping our country. Thanks to your dedication and courage, we can live in a safer place. Veterans Day is all about you and your active service. With thanks and appreciation, Isabella. Dear veterans, thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for being willing to put your life on hold or even on the line just to make sure we are safe. You are a hero and I will forever look up to you and appreciate you. You are the reason I am able to have freedom in my life. Thank you for going out there and saving our country. Our country would not be the same if it wasn't for your services. Your bravery, sacrifices, strength, and services will always be appreciated and remembered by us. Everything you do is in the benefit for others, and you are so brave for putting our safety first and fighting for our country. Thank you so much. We all appreciate your service. With thanks and appreciation, Gaia. Sorry. Dear veterans, thank you for your service. You have given our country your life, time, energy, and love. You are an honorable person, and thank you doesn't seem enough to say, I appreciate your service. Thank you again and always. Those of us who have not served will never fully understand the sacrifices you made either in times of peace or in times of war. We will never fully understand what you were required to do or how you were able to do it, but we can offer you is this. We see you. We recognize your humanity. With blessings and gratitude, we ask that you remember you are loved. Your bravery, sacrifices, and strength are unnoticed. God bless you and your family. You are in my heart, and I pray for you each and every day. Thank you. With gratitude, Isabella.
In Flanders Fields remains to this day one of the most memorable war poems ever written. It was written by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, a doctor serving with the Canadian Army during World War I. In Flanders Fields. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
now have the presentation of pins. Each veteran will receive a small token of our appreciation for their service to our country. Veterans, after your name is called, if you are able, please stand. Those in the audience, please refrain from applause until the veterans' credentials and achievements are announced. Thank you. Paul Malicki, Sergeant, Marine Corps, 1989 to 1995, Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm.
Vaughn Watts, Corporal, Marine Corps, 2001 to 2007, Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Vince D'Aloia, Specialist 4th Class, Army, 1958 to 1960.
Kristen Kopta, E7, Air Force, 1997 to 2017.
John Jonick, Sergeant 1st Class, Army, 1990 to 2010.
John Olin, Sergeant, Marine Corps, 1984 to 2011.
Ezekiel Reyes, Corporal, Marine Corps, 2012 to 2016. Mark Limperopoulos, Corporal, Marine Corps, 1968 to 1970, Vietnam. Dominic Solomowski, E4, Army, 1969 to 1972. Carl Van Giesen, Corporal, Marine Corps, 2009 to 2013.
Michelle Garcia, Specialist, Army, 1993 to 1999.
Peter Michalchek, Specialist, Army, 2014 to present, Global War on Terror.
Joseph Mundia, Airman 1st Class, Air National Guard, 2021 to present.
Michelle Maliki Mondia, Retired Master Sergeant, Air National Guard, 1996 to 2017, served in operations Southern Watch, Noble Eagle, Enduring Freedom, and Jumpstart.
Lorianne Yanora, E3, Navy, 2000 to 2004.
John Yanora, E6, Navy, 1988 to 2008, Global War on Terrorism.
Roberto Rios, Specialist, Army, 2017 to present.
Jeff Escueta, Sergeant 1st Class, Army, current, Iraq, 2 tours.
James McCrory, Staff Sergeant, Army, current, Afghanistan.
Robert Beerworth, Corporal, Army, Korean War.
Kenneth Wallace, Marine Corps, Vietnam War.
Ronald Happel, Army, Vietnam War.
Keith Monia, Army, Persian Gulf.
John Ridenour, Army, Vietnam.
Clifford Hopper, Navy, Vietnam era.
Edward Kuleja, Army, World War II.
George Henderson, Army, Vietnam era.
Thomas Rem, Air Force, Vietnam.
Arnold Arant, Lance Corporal, Marine Corps, Vietnam.
Kenneth Moss, Army, Persian Gulf.
Ronald Cercello, Marine Corps, Vietnam.
Samuel Oconte, Army, Vietnam.
Victor Botwin, Air Force, Vietnam.
Carl Naiman, Army, Korean War.
Barry Zinn, Army, Vietnam.
Ned Lobodzinski, Army, World War II.
Reisterer, Air Force, Vietnam.
Howard Seilheimer, Marine Corps, Vietnam.
John Lapo, PFC, Army, 1968 to 1970.
A constant vigil is maintained at the tomb by military guards in their honor. On the stage sits a chair, alone, empty. We have saved that special place for the soldier who cannot be with us today. For the soldier who gave his life so we can celebrate our freedom and our pride in our country. For the soldier whose name is unknown. At this time, please rise for the plain path. As we conclude the assembly, I want to thank all the guests who attended today. Thank you to the Howard Heights Police Department Honor Guard for presenting colors. I would also like to acknowledge our wonderful students and staff who took part as readers in today's program. The Union Ridge Band, under the direction of Miss Rooney, and the Union Ridge Chorus, under the direction of Miss Swantek, sounded great. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you to all the students and staff that helped decorate the library, hallway, and the gym. And of course, I would like to thank all the veterans who are here today. Thank you for your bravery and the example you set for us all. Union Ridge School is sincerely grateful for your service and sacrifice. Union Ridge, please stand. Let's give these veterans a proper farewell as they protect
Thank you for your service, veterans.
Thank you for your service. We appreciate your sacrifice.
Say thank you for all you do and thank you for your service. We appreciate it. We really do.
Two things. Thanks for the help for the wars.
Thank you for the service and we are angels.
Thank you for serving us for the military and thank you for saving our country.
Thank you for your service, veterans.
Thank you for your service. We appreciate your sacrifice.
I want to say thank you for all you do and thank you for your service. We appreciate it. We really do.
Hey everyone, my name's Ethan Hardy. I graduated from Union Ridge 10 years ago, way back in 2013, and 2 years ago, I joined the military as a guardian in the Space Force. I just wanted to say thanks for your support to all of you for being here today, and to thank all of you for your service to all the veterans who are in attendance today. Happy Veterans Day.
Hey Huskies, this is Josh Martinez. I graduated in Union Ridge 2017. I'm in the Air Force now, security forces. We protect bases, we protect all the weapons, nukes, all the aircrafts, like the cool jets. Just wanted to come on here and say hi to you guys. Miss Maliki, Mr. Manning, miss you guys, great people, great teachers. I joined the Air Force because one day I want to further my career in law enforcement, so I want to be a cop. Just want to tell you guys hi, keep working hard in school, listen to your teachers, have tons of fun, and just keep being great people. Have a great day.
Hello, Union Ridge students, staff, and veterans. My name is Danielle Herrera, and I'm an active duty service member in the Navy. I graduated Union Ridge in 2019 and went on to attend Ridgewood High School, where I signed my first contract with the Navy and was set to ship out June 2023. After that, I went to Great Lakes, Illinois, where I attended my boot camp and graduated September 8th. I'm currently stationed in San Antonio, Texas, training to become a hospital corpsman, which is basically a medic in the Navy. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the importance and significance of Veterans Day. Throughout the years, veterans have fought for our country time and time again to get us to where we are, our liberty, our freedom, and all our rights that we have. So just remember to stay informed, stay educated, and always honor and respect, because I can personally say being away from your family, your friends, your hometown, adapting to a new setting, meeting new people, following new rules, and basically just having a new lifestyle and starting from zero is super hard, but super worth it. It definitely tests you in different ways, mentally, morally, physically, but I can say I'm proud to be a part of the military, and what I do, I love. I owe it all to Union Ridge. They definitely set me up to have my good morals, characteristics. To this day, I still remember everything my teachers have taught me and lessons I've learned. So I really do want to thank the Union Ridge staff and teachers for making a huge impact on my life. And as for our veterans, thank you so much for everything you've done for our country and for myself as well. I can only hope I reach up and live to what you guys have done for us. Thank you so much. Happy Veterans Day.